Blah 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 blah. Boom. Ching. Dum 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 dum.
Yeah,
Dum
I'm Surrey.
dum.
I'm not from
Boom.
Surrey.
Bum 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 bum. Blah 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 blah.
That was not very long.
That wasn't very long. Okay.
No,
Well,
I laid down a bar here and a bar there.
all right. Welcome
No,
to the
there wasn't
poddy.
even a second bar. There was
Yeah, there
one
was,
bar.
bro. There wasn't a bar there. It was just a bar. In fact, was it even a bar? I don't know. It was half a bar.
Genius is better in short bursts.
Right.
That's what I said.
That's why you didn't turn up for game 2.
Right then.
Right, welcome everybody to the well, it's actually the second episode, but it's the first episode because
episode 1.
last week was episode 0, so that makes this week episode 1. That's good. So we had the games.
Yes.
We're gonna cover the games. We're gonna cover the MVP team. We're gonna cover a haiku. I think. I hope.
I didn't write it. No,
Okay.
Sorry.
We're gonna a haiku on the spot, and we're gonna cover some clips because we had some cool clips.
Ooh, I'm excited for the clips.
Yeah, I'm excited for the clips as well. To be fair,
Yeah.
I need to bring up the games from this week because I completely forgot, but I'm gonna bring them up on Strats. So we had earlier in the week. What was the first game we had?
It was so it was a double header on Monday. It was the Goo Crew versus Washed Authorities, and was it Bristol Carpet Factory versus who did they play in week 1? Edgar's team. Jace gonna carry us.
Jace gonna carry us. Yeah.
Was that the first day? I think.
Yeah. So,
And so
while we're here, why don't we cover your game first?
yes. So
Or both of your games.
In game 1, there was not a lot of mid laners in the pool, and there was Axe, and they didn't ban Axe.
There was Axe.
And then we first picked Axe for me mid, on account of it being one of my stronger heroes. And then there was literally like no better mid laner for Nathan to pick than Spirit Breaker, which meant I had a very free lane. So we sort of just ran over the early for a while, fumbled a Roshan and a high ground push, which extended the game to 70 minutes. Nathan got really, really annoying on the split pushing and really good, but eventually we got enough fuel scepters to lock him down and win.
Yep.
Game 2 was the Lich mid incident. I picked Lich mid, first pick with the intention of going mid, and my mid op ended up being Beastmaster, which was very fortuitous, and we won in 25 minutes because what's it called? We hit a crazy timing.
Well, I've got the first game up on the screen at the minute for the Waddy viewers.
Yes, what did I see?
We had Ed on Troll Warlord. Now I'm gonna come back to that because there's been some debate in the Discord today about Troll Warlord as a hero. We had you on Axe. I'm also gonna come back to that because how the hell did that get through? We had Josh on Bristle, Jasper on Wyvern, Ryan on Lion, and then for the ops there was Lab playing Mag. Was that carry Mag?
Yes, it was carry Mag.
Okay.
There was not a lot of heroes that Lab liked in the pool either, which is why I ended up on Mag. It was like his most comfortable +1. I do think Mag works as +1. I also think Mag sucks at the moment. I had a very free time just blink stunning him after he RP'd, and then he never got a skewer back in it.
Yeah.
It made it rough.
Well, okay, we had Nathan on Spirit Breaker. A squirrel. What's a squirrel's name?
Adam.
I
think.
Oh yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
Adam on Dawnbreaker. Actually saw a little bit of game 2 because I was casting the other series, but I saw a little bit of game 2 and Adam looked really good on. Was it?
He was really good on the Dawn. Dawn is a classic like
What
axe
is it?
counter because you just do the call and then they ult on it and.
Oh wait, no, it's the Dawn I
You're-
saw. Yeah, it looked good. Then we had Miranth on the Venge and Sab on the AA. First of all, what the hell is going on with this Troll Warlord pick?
So I don't know. Can you see the hero pools that you got here, or am I just going to do it from memory?
No, I
From
don't think
memory,
you can.
there was not a lot of carries left, and there was a carry pick that we thought we were going to pick, or they thought we were going to pick Clinks, but we were under the impression that maybe Clinks stunk. What we realized very quickly afterwards is that Troll Warlord also stinks.
Yeah.
And like Ed didn't get a lot of time to farm. He, what's it called? They lost their lane, but Dawnbreaker Venge will do that. Like very powerful lane, very easy to just insta kill people, and then it's sort of never really manifested as a game for him.
Yeah.
And I don't think he'd mind me saying that. He didn't really do that much. But luckily, Josh was having such a screamer from the off lane that sort of made up for the lack of a pos one, and then I was our off laner in.
Yeah. I mean, how did what I just don't understand, in what world do you let Axe through? Like, was there a Legion in the pool and a Shaker and a like Enigma? Like,
I so they banned Silencer, Nyx Assassin, and Wraith King. Ed Wraith King is a very solid ban, right? Possibly his best carry, right? And it's also really
yeah,
annoying to play into the IDL. And then the Silencer ban is a 2-up, right? Because it covers Adam's Dawnbreaker, and it also is like one of my most comfortable mids. And so then I'm assuming they then realized that Nyx Assassin would also fuck the Dawnbreaker, and they decided to just all in it. Nyx Assassin also completely changes the way you have to play the game because it
yeah,
one-shots people and stuff. And it was a traditional pick for us on Josh back on some of the older teams. So it made sense. I think what you needed to do is not let the. I think we had first pick, so we just first picked Axe, and so
yeah,
I guess you can't let the Axe through into me. I don't think, or at least pick it and then pick a mid that you're gonna trash the lane with. Like they had the opportunity to pick the Wyvern before we did, and if they just picked the Wyvern mid, like they were ballsy, they were like Nathan Wyvern mid, I would have had like no lane. It would have been really hard.
yeah. Fire. Well, you got the Axe mid, and you had the highest imp. Actually, not the highest imp in terms of a one game imp this
Ooh,
week.
come on now.
Because that's
I don't even
coming
know
up
who beat me.
later.
That's crazy.
That's coming up
That's crazy.
later.
Somebody beat that.
I'm excited.
But in fact, I think a few people did, but maybe not. I don't know. I can't remember. We'll go through that later. Oh yeah, we forgot to say JPK is joining us. JPK is our
Yes.
featured guest for
Yes.
this week.
Hi everyone.
And I think we're gonna have a few featured guests at random points. I think maybe next week we're gonna have JJ on, and then at some point in the future for the patch cast, no, not cast, for the patch podcast,
Review,
we're gonna have Seb on. But if anyone else fancies coming on the poddy, then shoot us an application. Although we might just get bare dons asking to be on the pod. Don't want to toot our own horn, but so you might not be able to get on. But we'll see. We'll do our best, basically.
I think we'll find time for everyone.
We'll find
That's
time.
Yeah, we'll find them. We'll do extra episodes.
Yeah, we'll do closing.
Maybe at one point I'll do some work like how Henry made the lovely Team of the Week thing. Maybe I'll make a quick like special episode game show or something. I don't know.
Game show. Oh yeah, we do have Team of the Week coming up later. So if you put in a stellar performance, then you never know. This is something that I've been working on, and it's like it's all computer generated. So there's no arguing with the computers about with us. There's no arguing with us.
Yeah.
We didn't do it. We didn't say you were this good or bad. Like it's the computer.
Computer says
no.
yo.
Computer says yeah. Anyway, this looked really fun. I saw a clip. There's a clip of. Can we get the clip of? Wait, Finn, would you be able to find the clip of Nathan, like, surviving for 20 seconds on that?
If you give me a second,
Okay,
did someone clip it?
I think
Or-
QM clipped it, and it was in one of the IDL channels, I think.
Blip, 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 blip.
that
This
was
is
really
production
good.
value.
Yeah, this is.
JPK, fill the air while we do this.
Oh mate, this car is really nice.
All right, I'm gonna quickly go over to game 2 in that case, where you got Lich mid.
Wait, I think is it quarter loses her mind featuring Lacanos.
Yes,
I'll
yeah,
slam
that
in there.
one. Send that some.
Channel,
Send
there you
that
go.
some.
Slap that on.
Okay, perfect. Let's we're gonna watch.
Should we do the
this.
clip review as we cover the games?
Yeah, I like
or
that.
Or should we do that as its own section?
I like it as we cover the games.
I'm just about procuring. I'm making a clip of a Josh play. I wanted
Jabba's gonna use you. He's setting up.
Submit.
Cuss.
Oh, hold on. You guys should probably want to see this as well, don't you?
Yeah.
If
Otherwise, we can't do like. Oh.
Yeah, the only problem.
What's that
Wait,
behind
can you
the-
guys both
behind
load it
you?
up? Because
Oh yeah.
because
Okay. We're gonna sync
we're gonna
it
start.
live.
We're gonna click play at the same time, right? This is the
Okay,
most.
Sorry, what am I looking at? What am I looking
The
for?
link that Finn sent in the chat.
Oh, alright.
Are is everyone ready to go? Because I can't actually
I'm ready.
put it in Discord because it'll mess up the camera thing for the overlay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Here comes Jabba. Jabba's gonna
So we saw him going through the Watcher here. This is the start. I like this ult
But
from
he's got
Jabba.
the Wind Waker.
Yeah, but then he starts running away.
Out. See, it's going to
Most
it's-
killable Spirit Breaker.
That call was
Oh, the
sick, by the way. That was
Ryan
sick.
Nathan, in comes Ryan. We love Ryan.
And here comes tornado
Ryan,
time.
please.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, for God's sake, please! No!
He's about to get healed
Just
again.
Yes,
gentlemen,
yes,
please
okay.
stop playing with your food, gentlemen! Four-man ice
Oh,
blast
God.
comes out!
No,
and they
finally,
finally
yes.
kill Nathan and his stupid fucking shenanigans! Oh my god! Finally!
I actually agree with
Thank
every ult.
you.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah. It worked. I mean, it worked. Yeah. Anyway, game 2, you had Lich, and Jasper actually had an MVP performance on Undying that game.
Did he? Ooh.
Yeah, he did. Ryan also with plus
I-
12 in.
A little undying fact there is that we were not going to pick him undying. We were going to pick him Faceless Void Pos 4.
Ooh.
And then he insisted that if he was playing Faceless Void Pos 4, he wouldn't take Chronosphere. Despite me saying, like, you need Chronosphere if you're going to play it support. Like, I'm not going to pick it for you support if you're going to take Time Zone. And he was like, okay, well, I'm not going to take Time Zone. And so we just settled on picking him the actual support, and it worked out really well.
Nice. It looked like it was
Wait,
that was quite a quick game.
I've just clipped my favourite moment from that first game.
Okay, send that over.
Yeah.
This is from the axe.
This is
you were
the
playing
bristleback axe one. So the context of the clip is 3 of us have diebacked, right? But 3 of them have diebacked, and so it's a situation where it's bristleback versus Magnus and AA, and the only thing that could have killed Josh was getting skewered into the fountain, or staying too long, which he does. But he is a bit of a demon. I don't know if that clip has worked. Has it worked?
It's
It
not
just
worked.
has not
It's
worked.
Okay, bro.
That's awesome. Copy to people. Right, can I
As
just
soon
not
as I
make
saw
Twitch clip?
create in the link?
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
There you go.
All right, I'm on 0 seconds. I'm ready.
Yeah, it's a long clip. It's a long clip.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm really sad that I missed all of that.
Another QM cast clip. QM actually is casting as we speak on a different game that
Yeah.
we are gonna have to watch the cast back.
Not when you watch this. When you watch this, QM will not be casting.
Yeah,
Probably.
well-
But it might be.
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh,
That'll be some
Blast
multitasking.
comes out.
But like,
I
look
do.
at Josh here. At how like. I told him to do this. I said like he wanted to do it, but I said it was fine to do because as long as he didn't go near the fountain, he wasn't gonna die. But the Spirit Breaker respawn is when it starts to get scary.
Where is he going?
In comes Nathan.
It's vision beyond even my comprehension of the game where he's going. Look at this.
What the hell?
It's cinema.
Wait, what? Nathan goes up there.
Why does this exist?
I didn't even know that was.
I didn't even know if that was. Yeah, exactly.
Look at that. The tips come rolling in.
Oh my god.
Look how much of our dieback timer he just wasted. That was like a full 20, 30 seconds of a minute-long death. That Josh wasted.
Yeah.
That's my off letter.
For the audio
Fear him.
listeners, he just ran up to the Mighty Mines, like ran off the map and then TP'd. Because apparently you can do
so
that.
on the award spot on the Mighty Mines, which is the like strip at the very top of the map, the dire side like safe zone. If you have Aviana's feather, so you can tell Josh was already on low HP, you can free path onto the top of it and TP while you're up there. And so because they didn't have a ward up there, they had no way of seeing him to put a stun on him, and so he just walked up there and TP'd out. And he was low. Like, he was low enough that if they right-clicked him twice, he would have died as well. It was a very sick clip. Anyway.
What else do
You
we
can't
have?
just blink up, can you?
No, you can't blink up there.
Crazy.
Because you with on his feather, you'll come straight back down. Because it's
Yeah.
not really terrain.
Yeah. What's the What was the other game? Oh, Bristol Carpet Factory. This was a game that I was casting. It's taking a million years to load, so. Okay, let's just open both of these games. Okay. So-
The Lich mid one there's not much to say. That was just a sweet Lich mid moment.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, what was the first game in this series? Was it the Andrew was on? Wait, this wasn't Andrew's game. That was later on. We had
Yes. This is
Storytime
Edgar
out.
mid, right?
Oh wait, was Edgar Storm Spirit was that the first game or the second game?
That's game 2. That's game 2.
Okay. This is what we want then. So First game we had story time on Alk, Edgar on Pango, Nelson on Centaur. I'll come back to that. Ollie on Nyx, Jason Rubik. I'll come back to that. Sean on Drow Ranger, Pete on Mid Necro, Jeansy on Bristle, Bojo on Witch Doctor. We'll come back to that, and JJ on Silencer. We'll also come back to that. First thing I want to say is Nelson got had the most sad game of all time. I was watching it and there was literally nothing that Nelson could do the entire game. Like, it was the most miserable Centaur game ever.
Who's he landing into? Or Drow?
Yeah.
Drow Silence.
Yeah, it was Drow Silencer.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he'd get to like half HP and then Pete would just turn up and ult him. And even though he had like 2,000 HP still, he was just like, it was just a goner every time.
I didn't watch this game, but from what I can see, there is somehow an Edgar Pangolier. I guess they didn't have enough bans to cover everything, and they banned an Ember Spirit and they banned a Phoenix, which makes sense. I guess the AA is to cover Pete's Necro, and then you've got Pangolier. I think it's a Necro favored matchup, Necro into Pangolier, which makes sense, but still scary stuff to let Edgar have it.
Yep. Jace had a really good performance as well. Like, the amount of times that they stole the Necro Scythe was crazy. Like, every fight there'd be 2 scythes going off, and I was losing my mind on the cast. They played really well, but Sean had a plus 41 imp game. So that is the highest of this week in terms of single game, and the highest of the season, because we've only had
not
one week. But yeah, Sean had a killer game. Pete also having a really good game.
Yeah, they won all 3 lanes, right?
Yeah.
And I think you don't expect Pete to walk away from a mid lane against Edgar winning. You expect like neutral or a loss, and that's just because of the difference in experience and skill.
Yeah.
But Pete winning this lane, showing you that, you know, these things can happen. Like, you don't underestimate people. You know, they will.
Bojo and JJ also having really good games. JJ unfortunately playing POS 5 this game, but there was a POS 5 with a better score this week, so he won't be getting a FIFA card. But Bojo was the best POS 4 this week with that Witch Doctor performance. I mean, it was like...
Well, I think it's the second Witch Doctor performance is the one where he's the best.
Really? I thought it was the first one.
Yeah, he has 22 imp in this first one, so...
Yeah,
the second one, and that's less than Jordan's...
Yeah, but Jordan's a 5.
Is that for the best POS 4?
Yeah, this is best POS 4, so Bojo's best soft support this week.
I think Bojo went 9-0 in one of these games on the Witch Doctor. I remember tuning in for a moment.
I think it was this one, and then
Bojo was 9-0.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, it's just an incredibly powerful hero. Like, for Bojo, it's one of his comforts. Like, I would say if I had to think of 3 Bojo heroes, it would be Earthshaker, Pudge, Witch Doctor. Like, he loves playing it.
Yeah.
And to let him have it twice in a row, I think just speaks to underestimating Bojo as a player, probably. Like, I don't know.
And then
Joe?
the second game... Oh yeah, sorry, Joe. What have you got to say about that?
No,
one?
sorry, I just hadn't heard anything for a while. So
I'm enjoying this. It's like I'm here listening to the podcast, right? It's live. I was just thinking along in my head, Bojo is dangerous on his Witch Doctor. I've seen it. I've laned with it.
Yeah. And this was the debut of what is possibly the most powerful side lane in the whole season. I mean, Jeansy Bojo is, like, by MMR, I think, just definitely the strongest side lane. And, like, I mean, these guys have actually played a fair bit together. I mean, they've had the iconic Tusk moment. I don't know if we could get that Tusk moment up, but just for audio only, I'll describe to people. Jeansy got a kill, like, completely on his own, and then in an attempt to steal the kill, Bojo fires an ice shard, right? And the ice shards... Jeansy gets the kill before Bojo does anything. But the ice shards manage to trap Jeansy under the T1. Like, the way out of the ice shards is the tower. And Jeansy is just stuck, being peppered with right clicks, and he just dies. Like, and because there's nothing around, Bojo can't even walk up and snowball save him. He just straight killed his offlane. Which is, this is why if you watch any of the games for Bristol Carpet Factory, Jeansy's tag is eternally griefed, because he's not over it, and I don't know how you would be over it. That's a crazy thing to have been done.
Yep.
Yeah.
Second game, we had Sean Bloodseeker Magnus coming out from P, Jeansy on the Mars, Bojo on Witch Doctor again, JJ on Clock, Storytime on Spectre, Edgar on Storm Spirit, Nelson on Doom, Ollie on Venge, and Jace on Disruptor. This was a crazy game. Like this was almost an hour long.
Yeah.
And
there are a few clips to watch from this one as well.
can you send them me, please? Please and thank you.
Yes.
If you can find them. But yeah, this was a crazy game. It was basically like in the late game, Sean versus the world. Like Sean was on this Bloodseeker. I think he was top net worth, and then there was like 3 or 4. I don't think it was actually 4. No, there was 3 opposition heroes. Was there? Yes. And it was just like an absolute bloodbath. Pardon the pun. With the new Bloodseeker being really strong, and there was a fight like top and bot, but like 45 minutes in, Sean was like the only one alive, and it was the most written off fight, like 5 versus 1, and Sean just comes and kills 3 of them and walks away. Like it was a crazy fight.
I remember watching a couple of clips from this game, and a big part of it is what's it called? The Edgar Storm was just so powerful, defending the high ground. It was like what's it called? I remember seeing him get like 2 5-man electric vortexes in a row. That's the second clip, not the first one.
Okay.
As you can tell.
Which one am I watching? The first one. Which one am I watching first?
Probably in the first one. I remember we got a specific request, Seb. I love you, Seb, to watch these 2 clips. So here we go.
Okay.
It's
Which one's first?
One and the second one.
What the hell?
The one that's what the hell. Yeah, not what the hell part 2.
Okay, let's watch
Shouldn't have to explain
what
that
the
to you,
hell
Henry.
first.
You're a bright
Sorry,
boy.
my bad. Okay, watch
So,
what the hell is.
Are we ready to do the countdown?
Yeah, 3.
Oh, look at that beautiful bastard on the screen. Hang on.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's me.
Oh,
all right.
He looks like he'd be good at podcasting.
I could do a bit of podcast. I mean, he could. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
This obs ward is seen. That illusion.
That's an
getting
RP onto an illusion. Oh, and there's Edgar with the pick! Although somehow no one's died. They're all still up, and Sean's chasing down the backline. Swap comes out, still beating on Jeezy with the arena, but nobody's dying. It's a 1-for-1 at the minute. Doom is dead. JJ with a big hook shot comes in. Oh no, Storytime's really low, but another Vortex comes in, and everybody! They're all dying! Oh my god, what is happening? Edgar's out of mana. He's got no mana left, and Sean's cleaning up. Sean kills him. Silence comes out, gets another one. Oh my god, Edgar buys back. He's going to jump straight in onto Jeezy and wipes them out. But Sean...
Can they kill Sean?
Surely
Can
not.
they kill him? I think they can.
They definitely can.
But that is a buyback. Oh, Swab comes out as well. They're going to get 5 heroes. 4 heroes plus a buyback.
Dang.
Ultra kill from Edgar, though.
Okay, we got a game.
Yeah. What a fight. That was...
I think they were ahead until that. I think that put them behind. You were there, Henry, but that is...
That was sick. Let's have a look at
crazy.
What the Hell 2. If people want to load that one up.
Those storm catches were silly.
Yeah, Edgar was on fire. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you can give him this hero. There's so many heroes you can't give Edgar. I don't know. He's too good.
Yeah.
Right, ready for...
I don't know. I am scared about it. I hope he makes me good enough at mid to beat him.
Ready for clip 2?
I'm ready.
3,
Ready.
2, 1, go.
Gotta deal with the banner.
Oh, we should probably describe that last clip for the
Oh, Edgar's in! With the BKB on 2 people! Oh, he's just killing everybody! They're all dead! That's 2 diebacks! Can you do it, Sean? I don't know. You put the BKB, but you're going to have to do a lot.
Storm's going to take a lot of maledict damage here. And he's ruptured.
Yep. He's on
Oh,
the side.
wait, this was this
clip.
Sean is cooking.
Yep, but Edgar manages to get away. No! Oh! JJ!
Oh my god!
Holy shit, JJ! That was epic! That was fucking dope.
Oh boy. Okay, clip describe. Describe both clips.
Joe,
you describe the first one,
Joe's
yeah.
describing.
Alright, so in the first one, it was mad. It opens with Storm Spirit getting a 90-man W, pulling everyone in. It looks like the fight is finished. And then Sean out of nowhere gets a double kill. Was it double?
Yeah.
I think so.
He got
It
a
is
double
now.
kill. It wasn't entirely wraps. And then Storm came in with another 90-man W. And it was finished. He got an ultra kill.
Yeah.
That's
Clip 2,
what
Joe?
I got from that. Clip 2, I'm doing that one as well.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't know.
Alright,
You're the guest.
anyway. Right, so Once again, Edgar goes in. He gets like one man. BKBs, runs away. Sean, it's looking rough. Two people. Diebacks, yeah, on the side of the Radiant. It's looking bad for them. Sean kills everyone. Maledict wiping people out. And then Edgar and the Storm Spirit, he's long gone. He's TPing out. And then suddenly JJ, he gets the hook shot of his life. Just and then Storm gets just hunted down and dogged.
Yeah. That's
Nice.
amazing. I think yeah, we might have to get you doing that every week, Joe. The clip summarizer. That's and so yeah, Henry, what did you make of this two-part this two-game series?
I think these teams are really even. Like the game two could have gone either way, to be fair. But I think the teams, like, they're both sick, and I'm kind of scared of both of them. And as we discussed last week, we said both of them could cook and have quite a serious shot at winning the whole season. And I think if JPK keeps on throwing like he almost did, then that's definitely something we could be seeing.
Right.
Well, I think it's time to do JPK's game.
No, it's not. We've got Rip It and Dip It versus Gamers Gaming Esports.
Oh God, yes, that
Which
one.
one's
That
this?
this is Matt's team versus what's it called? Andrew team. And so this
So,
is
right.
an
It's
exciting game to watch. Because
Well, the captains is actually Mel and
oh, it's
Custard.
Mel versus Custard. Yeah, yeah. There is the reason I say it like that is not to disrespect any captains. What was hype about this game is that you have the two best mid laners in the league against each other. Like
Yeah, and high
by
straight
numbers,
players.
these guys are insane. They're not the two high straight players. Nick is higher rated than Matt.
What?
Life 7 is
Oh,
got more MMR than.
Oh no, I meant IDL Elo.
IDL Elo, yeah. Light 7's got no IDL Elo. he's like, oh please. Man, imagine
Value.
playing support in IDL. I can't. Yeah. Do you wanna let me get those games up? You start summarizing them and I'll
Yeah, we
remember them.
had the first game. We had Matt on this Phoenix. We had Ari on Pudge, Daggy on Gyro, Mel on Grimstroke, Borky on CM, and then on the other team we had Custard on a Luna. We had Andrew on a mid Sanking. We had Dev on an offlane Dawnbreaker, QC on Spirit Breaker, and Lucas on Witch Doctor. This game was pretty much, it seemed like Matt trying to buy as much time as possible, but there just wasn't enough time to get Daggy online. And
Matt had a
this,
complete heater early. I remember that. Like he was doing so well mid.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it was doing really
Sorry.
well, but it just wasn't
I just
quite
cut you
enough.
off there.
No, it's fine. Like Custard just got online a bit quicker than Daggy, and it was kind of wrapped from there. Like this offlane Pudge got some sick hooks, but just wasn't able to offer that much.
Yeah, it was
against
farming
the,
or scaling super hard. Like it
Yeah.
went pipe to deal with the Eclipse and the Sandstorm, and then it kind of felt like because of the lack of an Axe or a Blink so soon, it meant that all of the playmaking potential was on Matt on a Phoenix, and Phoenix isn't the most flashy playmaker. Sure, when you're really ahead, you can go in and do crazy stuff, but essentially what happened was like Matt went in top, like this is when he had all the momentum. He went in top, he drops the egg, and then Custard just BKBs and kills it, like with his mom, and that was like the turning point of the whole game. After that, they didn't win another team fight really. It was more of just a slow decline because Matt won mid and got a bunch of kills on the side lanes, but it just didn't end up being enough. There was some signs of life with the cause at points, but it felt a bit constricting with the way Custard's game was going, and eventually it was too much.
Yeah. Did you manage to see it, Joe, or not at all?
I have not yet. I will
Okay.
though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am
We
sure
can get
you
to
will.
summarize it next week.
Yeah,
I'm sure I'll get that done right after this.
yeah.
I don't think there's any clips from this one.
Yeah.
Game one.
It was just a well played, like slow pressure from Custard's team. That's pretty much it. And yeah.
Oh, actually, I do have a special shout out for this game.
Mhm.
I was like genuinely proud of the way Lucas's Witch Doctor was going. For a Blink Dagger hater, the way he was playing with that Blink Dagger was beautiful. He was doing like me type initiates on the Witch Doctor, where you just blink in on one hero, QE ult, and it was just good to see from him. Like I hadn't seen him play a Blink archetype hero before, and he was just doing a really good job on it. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Good job, Lucas.
Yeah,
Good job, Lucas.
we'll be seeing Lucas later in some regard. That's not an
Mm-mm-mm.
innuendo.
In my dreams, baby.
And
Oh.
next game we had. Oh, here he is. Plus 32 imp disruptor play. We were talking about why is JJ not on the top support of this week MVP list. Well, there it is. A flawless game. Highest imp was one of the high. I think that's what third highest imp this week.
Yeah,
for a single
that's
game.
Really...
And
But this game was rough.
this game was very rough.
So essentially, like the big flaw in this game was that you had Mars running up to Drow disruptor. I think you can like the other lanes didn't go great for the teams, but they had like signs of life. Mid was a draw between Matt's Invoker and Andrew's Tiny, which I would say Tiny's an easier hero to execute, and that would a draw between those two heroes probably indicates that Tiny's gonna do more in the game. But what really happened here is that Custard and Lucas took Ari to the cleavers in bot lane. Well, Ari and Mel, there was just so little farm gotten from them, so little kill potential at any point. Sort of, it was just walking into lane and dying over and over again, and it meant that Custard was so far ahead that eventually they felt it was unassailable and called GG at 17 minutes. I think.
Yeah, I mean, there was a moment where Matt looked like maybe he could have killed Custard bot lane, but the rest of the team weren't able to get there in time, and then Custard just turned around and right-clicked Matt to death, and then that was it, I think.
Yeah, it was also that's the sort of situation where at that point in the game, Invoker finding Drow like that should just be a free Drow kill, because it was a one-on-one.
Yeah.
But Custard had his lane has gone so well that he had 3 levels on Matt, and he could just turn and kill him. And it wasn't much to be done about it. This is just these things happen. Stomps happen. My team did a stomp with the Lich mid. Not to bring it up again, but this.
Off it.
Get that ice fire out of your mouth.
Right.
But what's it called? Yeah, this was just, it's sad to see it happen, right? Because you want close games, competitive games, fun games, and it just didn't seem like this one ever manifested into anything. Anyway,
I mean, I'm excited for this team to come back and start cooking as the season goes on. I really want them to prove the Elo differential wrong. Yeah, I really do. So I'm excited to see what they can do in the future games. I don't have any clips from this one, I don't think. So we will move on to the final game of the week, which was 4Fab versus who are you playing?
The Church of Chapel Roan.
Oh yeah, Church of Chapel Roan.
The QM Sentinel stack.
Wait, there was only only one of them was ticketed? Question mark. Let me.
Joe, fill the dead air while we find out what's going on here.
I don't know. You guys are gonna
a great job.
games. I'm sure there are 20 clips from each game that you guys have got to show.
Well, I'll go whilst you're looking at that for that, Finn. I'll go through the first game with Joe because, listen, I was casting this with JJ, or rather JJ was casting it with me because JJ was the main Don and I was just lurking in the background. But JPK mid Slark came out, and listen, when you put Semmel, who has 70% win rate, I think, on Void Spirit over 220 games, and force him to go 1-5-0, something has cooked. I don't know what it was. On the cast, we were expecting Semmel to come out slightly ahead, but this was just flames. I don't know how it felt like the matchup. Maybe it was just a.
Let me lay it down for you.
All right.
So, do you want me to explain the thoughts behind picking the slot?
Yeah. You hold draft really.
It's a banger slot.
So, sorry, could you just remind me what the heroes of my team were before the slot?
So you had, you first picked the Doom.
Yes.
Then you second picked Bristleback.
Yes.
Then you third picked Bajan's Maiden. Then the Ari Tiny, and then you last picked Slark.
Yeah, Ari Tiny.
Sleepy Alex. Sorry.
Yes. So we kind of established as soon as we saw the pool of heroes, we were like, all right, well, Doom and Bristle are the two strongest in this lobby because there are two answers to Bristle in this lobby: Doom and Shadow Demon. Mm-hmm. So we're just like, okay, they don't ban Doom or pick it. I think, did they have first pick? They did.
I can't remember. Yeah, they
They,
first picked DK. Yeah.
No, because you
yeah, they
get your
first.
void spirit if they don't. I think. Oh, did they first pick?
No, they first picked. They first picked the DK.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
And then we just went, okay, well, Doom and Bristle are the strongest in this lobby. We picked Doom. That's the biggest Bristle counter in the lobby. So we'll just pick Bristle too.
Wait, they didn't pick
Um,
DK. Wait, I think this
was
is
that game?
apparently they picked
No,
Void
they
Spirit
did.
first. But yeah, I think
They
this is
definitely-
wrong. I think they picked DK
Yeah.
first.
No, I do think it is wrong. The order because it had the order for my game up wrong.
Okay. All right.
Don't
okay.
look at the
Yeah,
scratch
okay.
pick phase. It's
Okay.
dumb.
Okay. Sorry, carry on, Joe.
Yeah, so Doom, Bristle, chill picks. And then they picked what? Shadow Demon?
Yeah, it was Shadow Demon and Rubik.
Yeah, Shadow Demon, Rubik, and then we just picked up the CM because if we don't, what else are we gonna put Bajan on? We just knew he was playing CM. The pool just
Yeah.
wasn't that good for him.
Yeah, yeah.
They picked whatever. We got Tiny, and we were thinking, you know what? We never thought this was a core. I believe watching the VOD back, you guys were like, oh, maybe they transitioned this later. It was originally meant to be mid Tiny. Nah, it was always POS 4. It was
Right.
either POS 4 Tiny or the POS 4 Muerta.
Mm-hmm.
Cold.
And we just thought, he says he's more comfortable on Tiny, we're putting him on Tiny.
Sick.
And he cooked. He did cook.
He did.
He did. It was a good game. Also deciding to take it 5, so that we could get the Doom CM lane.
Mm-hmm.
It was chill. And the Slark, yes. We had like 10th pick, I think.
Yeah.
I saw the Void Spirit, and I just thought, you know what, guys? There's a Slark angle here. There's a Slark mid angle. And then Moose was like, you know what? There's a Slark mid angle. And then we all just started hyping up the Slark mid.
We were hyping
I'm
it from the
just-
cast.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like Void Spirit, you just hit him. He's lost one of each stat, he hits for no damage.
I think it's like a traditional like DK and Wraith King counter because getting the hits on the first life of Wraith King means the second life is just going to go down so much easier. And I mean,
Yeah.
DK can often become this unassailable, unkillable like demon just because he's got so much armor. But the scaling right click damage on Slark means you don't really care so much as long as he's not killing you faster. So you just sit in the ult or in the Death Shroud and you just get enough agi that like, you know, even if you don't even end up killing him, you turn and you just one-shot supports and like. I think Bristol's also a good DK solution. This DK just ended up getting like Omega countered. Like,
Yeah.
very hard for it to do anything.
It was really clean, to be honest. It was just pressure, and I mean, it just looked solid all over. Like Bajan played really well for his first game
did,
in the IDL. It was very clean indeed. Only died once on a CM, so
We just love that.
yeah, that's really impressive. And then the second game.
Right.
Has anyone? Have you found?
I found it. I put the link for it.
Okay, perfect. Let me find this because this was one of the
This
games.
was- Yes.
Yes.
Holy.
I do have some stuff to say for myself about this one.
All right.
He's about to
Run us,
blame like watch.
run us through it. Run us through it.
I would no. Okay, so you said blame lag. Yes, I am about to blame lag. So
Yeah, I know you.
I was fuming. I think I told Finn I was fuming watching the VOD back because people were like, you know what, this Leshrac is destroying this SF mid. That's what happens when you leave QM the Leshrac Grandmaster, and I was thinking, nah, that's me on 40% packet loss. I'm clean with it. I was on my screen, yeah. I was perfectly CSing, right? I was raising directly on creeps and right then, and Leshrac harassing out, and what actually transpired was me missing a raise on both of them.
Yeah,
So- It's rough.
This game I watched, like I was casting this game. I think, it kind of was like you sort of had the early, and then QM hit this blink timing and was making so much happen in all the lanes,
Yes.
and they got a big advantage, and it looked like you guys were in trouble. And then I can't really remember what happened. Oh, we should talk about Tide Pos 1 as well.
Oh
We
yeah.
should.
That was the spicy thing about this game. Like there was a Semel sniper in the pool, and they opted for Tide. Did you see that coming, Joe, or did you expect them to pick sniper?
We didn't expect them to pick Sniper either, but we didn't expect that there was no tied angle in our minds. But yeah, it's cold.
Yeah. it was going pretty well for it as well.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it
don't.
was
I like couldn't really have done too much better on the Tide. It was nasty.
Hmm.
We were just
yeah.
thinking, how do we kill this Dawn? We can't.
Yeah. Because at one point, Joe, we calculated how much damage you were right clicking him for, and it was like 20. It was
Yeah.
literally 20
Yeah.
damage, and he
It
was
felt like
regenning all.
20.
He had the facet that scales Kraken Shell damage when you get kills.
Yeah.
And so he had a level of Kraken Shell that was like 9 points in the spell. He had so much block that like genuinely it was like 150 block. And so Marcy doesn't like that. Shadow Fiend doesn't like that, obviously. And it was good. It ended up being quite a good pick and doing quite well.
Yeah.
And then it got to one of those like late game, like any sort of slight error could throw the whole game situations. And
Lilith did a sick play where QM was TPing in, and Lilith killed Goldrian, I think it was. Like, just dove on Goldrian and killed
yeah,
Goldrian
yeah.
so that there was no TP, and that won them the game because they wiped.
I did, yeah. Lilith MVP. Well,
Actually,
Lilith was
MVP.
No, Lilith wasn't
True.
MVP. Bajan
we
was
know
MVP
who's
according to
MVP.
strats.
We love Bajan.
I do think Lilith played insane this game. I think.
Yeah.
I believe you might have
This
something
is
to say,
when-
Finn, about the elo and the elo shenanigans going on.
Shall I speak about it again?
I
But
don't
like,
know.
I don't know. This is when this team starts to get really scary because like Lilith is the third best player on this team, but is handedly in the top half of the elos. Like you're sitting. Like I don't know. It doesn't feel fair. It's hard. It is hard. What can you do? I'll beat them.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I think
That's-
Henry
that's the
described
life
it.
of the dancer.
Was it Henry or Finn that was talking to me saying, "Yeah, JPK, you are like an extra on this team. Like the team would be good
Yeah.
even without you." And I'm
Yeah,
in the
I
top
said
10 rating, so like if
Yeah.
if my team is cracked without me, we're
Mm.
just it's
Yeah.
wraps.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
sick
it is
team.
rap. I think it's a combination of. So this happened with Lucas when he joined. That like he did his first season when he was like really new to the game, and he got ranked really low. And then because of his league mechanics, he ended up being way better than what his elo was. And so he was the go-to sub for everyone, as I'm sure Bajan will be. And he was the what's it called? He was just everyone sort of agreed that like, yeah, Lucas's elo is way too low. Lucas is the most valuable player. Everybody wanted to first pick him and then pick someone else because you can use that with a player. And Bajan, the exact same thing has happened to Bajan. And I think something's gone on with the in-houses as well, where Bajan and Moose both joined, did the in-house season and did quite bad in the in-house season, and then like it was like they've already lost a season. So like it's like if you lost your first season and you didn't win a lot of games, it's kind of like what's happened to them. And so now Moose's elo is way too low, in my opinion. But like if you were to correlate elo to MMR, Moose is like, he's like 5 positions too low.
Yeah.
And so you've got that level of undervalued. You've got Bajan's level of undervalued, and it sort of makes up for their massively overvalued mid laner. Like wipes it out.
Right. We'll
Maybe.
see next week. How about that?
I don't play you mid next
I
week.
see. I
No.
play you next week, actually, Joe.
Yeah.
This-
Another team is gonna find out.
All right.
Next
So it's my team.
I want to see nice Charlie diddle
Absolutely
you. I'm not gonna
dunk
lie.
his
See,
nuts on
no.
your
I
head.
was trying to explain this to Joe, right? Because he was like watching the cast back, and he was like, "Nobody wants to see us win," and I was like, "Yeah, dog, nobody's there." Like, go Goliath, fuck David up. It's like it's the underdog bonus. It's like,
Fuck
yeah,
David up.
smash that seal to pieces with that club. Yes, fuck that baby up. It's like you're the hydrogen bomb, and the opposition is the coughing baby.
Yeah.
We're rooting for coughing baby, and like. So it is that sort of situation that nobody's going to see you win, which is going to make winning a bit less sweet. Oh well.
Still gonna win though.
Nah, not next
We
week.
don't know.
Every mid lane.
Not
How
next
about
week,
that?
unfortunately for you.
I'm not losing
don't
a
know.
single mid lane this season.
Joe,
I
I've
think
got your
it would
number.
be really funny if we go undefeated mid, Joe, both of
That
us.
would be
And then
gold. Until
when we play each
against
other, when we play against each other, we just do like a gentleman's agree to draw.
One of you jungles.
CS contest and nothing else. One of us,
Yeah.
this brother will jungle. The second he thinks he can't beat me in a mid lane, he fucks off.
No. Hang on a second. 'Cause
He was
I'm
the little
the-
pig who was going wee because he couldn't handle the Witch Doctor mid.
I was Pangolier into Witch Doctor mid. If I jump on you melee, I'm getting wet up immediately.
Anyway, we'll see it. Save me that. We'll see it.
Have we got any clips from this one? I don't think we do, but
No.
I wish there was the clip of when we went for that last set of racks. Because Moose made the call, don't worry, they have no Ravage.
Did you
Like
get
2 seconds
ravaged?
later, we got ravaged. We got cleaned
I,
up.
it's a semi infamous me moment where I called I had global when I didn't, and my team went in, and I just went, I'd like they go in and they're like, why didn't you global? And I just pinged the global's on cooldown. I don't know what happened there, boys. Like I thought it was off cooldown, and it's similar to that, isn't it? Like, no, don't worry, guys, no ravage, and then
Yeah, and then it turned the entire game.
yeah,
Yeah, well, you
I
got
mean,
there
they
in the
got really
end.
close to winning.
We did. It was like it could have gone either way at the end.
It could have, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought when they killed Alex on Tusk top, it was a 4v5, and they could have just like
Yeah.
QM went back to deal with the like I think it was the Necronomicons. I think if QM just stayed with you, they just win. Like, but then
Yeah,
again,
that's what I was
there was
thinking.
threat of the just taking the base and blah 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 blah. Like,
Tough situation. If
It was
anything, I
tough.
think it was botsing onto the Omni Knight instead of the Tidehunter,
yeah,
because Omni just got instantly killed. Like, all right, clean.
That
And
was
then,
also the Omni was playing insane in that game.
yes, yeah, Omni Knight. We were just saying, how do we kill Leshrac?
It was
Omni Knight
completely
all over
diddying
them.
you.
yeah,
Yeah,
With no
it was
blink
really-
dagger as well on Goldrin. Like, just getting these off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Willy
just living
nilly.
in the moment, ulting people.
Yeah. Well, and with that, we'll move on to next segment, which is the Team of the Week segment.
Yes.
So
oh,
let me just
new segment.
new segment, Team of the Week.
Hmm.
So
segment.
I've written a script that basically uses the Strats API, and then every week I can just run the script, and it'll give us the top 5 players of that week, and it'll give us 3 core players, and then a soft support player and a hard support player. So we'll start with from the lowest rated card up to the highest. First card of the week, we have an 81 rated Bojo card. Let me put these.
You post these.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
us as
let me
well.
put these in your chat. So yeah, a Bojo Witch Doctor 81 rated card.
Yeah,
from
I
the
think
fo-
this was the 9-0 game and the other game, right? Like,
Yeah, but this is each card is only one game, so it's just one game's worth of card stuff. So it's your top performances of the week.
but does it combine the imp? What's the 88? What does that? Come from?
The 80. You mean the 81 for Bojo?
81.
So
Yeah, sorry.
that's a formula that I've made, which basically bell curves your performance based on your KDA, your imp, and some other stuff, and uses some logarithmic stuff to.
Oh, so it's like the ring.
Yeah,
Fucking
so
hell.
you can get a card that is rated 101. That is like the highest rated card, 101, and that's if you
I
have
gotta
like a
see that.
that's if you have like a 60 imp game with like 20 kills, 40 assists, and no deaths. Like
I'm writing it down. I'm
that's
writing
like
it down.
seasonal level, right? That's like the GOAT level.
Nathan, I'll see you there, buddy.
Yeah. So yeah, this is Bojo's card. By the way, I'll send everybody their cards when the poddy goes out. So yeah,
I'm
Bojo's
just
performance.
excited to finish a full set of these. I
Yep.
get one every week.
In the future as
Yeah.
well, because we've now got the API working, we could have. I've been discussing it with some dons. I think it was JJ and Seb. The potential for an IDL card trading game where each card has value and it's based off the performances of that player, and then each week you could get a different player card, and like I could trade my 8. Yeah,
An ideal.
there is
an
the
ideal
fantasy
fantasy
will
would
be
go
coming back at
crazy.
some point.
Yo, I got this crazy fantasy team. I'm gonna have JPK mid. I'm gonna have Moose offlane. I'm gonna have Lilith. Wait,
Surely
that's
not.
just their team. What?
We could be
Anyway.
in the future
I'm
like
so butthurt.
yeah, I don't know. We could have it where you
Off
could
it, please.
where you could trade the cards in like an exchange, like a server based exchange, and then we could have it could just get quite cool. So this maybe
remember
hopefully
this
is the first
That'd
step
be
to a lot of more things. So next card. Hey up, who the fuck is this guy? Itwine Toad card. Itwine Toad card for the first game on Axe, a 34 imp game. 23, 4, and 20. This guy is not griddying. Hell no.
Get him out of here.
88 rated card.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
850
been
XPM.
God. Yeah, I
great
went like 20-0
performance.
in this game. These things happen. I mean, it was like one of those games where you have such a good early, you're convinced you can't lose, and then you almost lose, and then like you have to lock in. Like I had to sit back down, finish my BKB and stuff, but it was banger.
Yeah. Awesome. Next card, we have Lilith on the Bristleback. That was the first bristleback game for
Yeah.
you guys. And they had a really clean performance. They only died once, and it was just overall clean gaming. 28 imp, less deaths, which is why their card is rated one
I was
higher
gonna
than
say,
yours.
I'm looking at the stats here, dog. What is
Yeah.
this? Is crazy work.
No,
But yeah,
no,
one
no.
less death, but like,
Mate,
what's
you
it
died
called?
3 times.
15 less kills. What is this?
You died less times. The KDA speaks
Can't
speaks
believe
the
it.
truth.
Right, so that's why
Yeah.
Lucas is. I see.
It's a
Right.
clean game. 89 rated card for Lilith. I did have to change
Yeah.
all of the names, by the way, because Lilith's name is actually with W's and then has like a :3, right? But same thing for like, I don't know, various other people have various characters. I had to take them all out and put their other name in,
Their
for
real
example,
names, yeah.
because it messed up the file saving and it would just give me undeletable files that I cannot remove from my computer.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah,
The what's it called? Picture of Dorian Gray, like the ring, but it's just Lilith's card, and if you look at it, you die.
No,
in
I
3
have
weeks.
I have
Yeah.
Lilith dot nothing on my computer and I can never get rid of it because the file does not exist. Anyway,
Nah, dude.
next card we
Oh,
have
Bitcoin miner.
Monkey Egg Disruptor
Card of the week.
support card, 90 rated
Oh,
with a 4016 32 imp game on Disruptor. One of the cleanest games this week.
Yeah, and no
Maybe the only
deaths.
perfect game this week. Actually, no. Andrew had no deaths on Tiny.
Yeah.
But yeah, a really nice performance from Lucas, and
Banger.
paired up with the Custard Drow Ranger in that bot lane looked really good. So congratulations, Lucas, on your Team of the Week card. However, speaking of Drow Ranger, it wasn't Custard at the #1 spot. It was a 94 rated Sean with a 41 imp, only dying once, 13-1-19, almost 700 GPM, almost 1,000 XPM. That's why he's Sean the GOAT. He's our #1 player of the week.
I have to do a quick chime in, cut you off, right?
Sure.
You say almost 700 GPM, but he got the far cooler 699 GPM. I mean,
That is,
nice.
nice.
I
Come on.
mean,
Come on.
69.9.
69.9.
My boy.
Yeah. So Sean with a 94 rated card. That's going to take some beating, to be honest. I think that might
Yeah.
be the highest rated card for a while.
He's Sean the GOAT.
Yeah, he's Sean the GOAT for a reason, and
Yeah, I was really
crazy
impressed with
game, a crazy game this week. So well done to everybody, all of the Team of the Week people.
Yeah.
Sean, Lucas, Lilith, yourself, and Bojo. So, yeah. Those are the cards. What else do we have? Do we have a haiku?
Do you want me to try and make one right now? Like,
Yeah, I can't
I
remember.
didn't make one.
We had something else to talk about, I think, but then we...
No, I think we did the clips when we
Oh,
did
yeah.
the game coverage.
Oh, yeah,
and
we had...
So we outlined a plan and then deviated because
Yeah.
we're deviants.
Well, let's have a look at the
deviants.
games coming up. If somebody could tell me what they are, because I actually can't use Discord because all of your faces will get messed up on there.
I got it.
But let's talk about the games this week.
So this week, week 2 of the season, we are kicking it off today, circa right now. A
Right
game
now,
is
it's
going on. So
happening.
that's Monday, we have Gamers Gaming Esports, the gambling sponsor. Gamers Gaming Esports 2, the gambling sponsor, versus Washed Authorities. However, there's an asterisk on that Gamers Gaming because there is no Ari and no Mel. So there is a Ryan, scream if you love Ryan. And there is a Gene Z, scream if you hate Gene Z. There is
Come on, bro.
I'm joking. I love GNT.
We love that boy, and so that, and then that's playing against the Wash Stories, which is obviously the Nathan Sabater, Nelson, Death Row. No, Nelson's on a different team. Nathan Sabater, Lab Myranth team. Sorry, fake news. Second game of this week is tomorrow, and that is where my team, the Goo Crew, play against Rip It and Dip It again. Richard, Eurovision Conniption Edition. Fucking hell. That's a long name.
How do you feel about that game?
So I was dreading it because I was going to have to admit it to Andrew, but sweet luck, Lady Luck is on my side, and now this is, dude, he's going to clip this and send it back to me. But I'm actually playing against Nathan instead, so, which, I mean, it's inarguably a downgrade, right? That's how subs work, but probably will dick me this week. But if I dick him again, I'm the
Yeah.
I mean, there's an angle.
I don't know, man. He's gonna get comeback for that. I used to pray for times like these meme. I don't know. He's going for vengeance.
Dude,
He's gonna clip you and then he's gonna paste that fucking gif in. That would be the coldest moment from Nathan.
I do. What's it called? I love Nathan, and I think I'm excited for him to get to show what it's like when he can actually play mid lane into me, because he didn't really get a mid laner into me.
Yeah.
That's Tuesday, and then on the next game is on. There's a double header on Sunday, are the other two games of that week. Bristol Carbon Factory taking a bye, and then it's Edgar's team, Jace going to carry us, versus Cormus's team, the Church of Chapel Roan, on the 2nd February, and Zergswang, their debut, versus Four Feeders and Bajan, which
That's
will be
a rough debut to have.
It's a long day for you. You think it's all swings and roundabouts around here?
I'm gonna swing you into a roundabout. How about that?
Try me, bitch.
Right, save it for next week, guys. Come on.
Yeah. Joe, I don't know about you, but I'm thinking tips. I'm thinking all chat.
Tips, all chatting. Yeah.
I'm getting.
sure.
I'm getting.
Yeah.
I'll let my
Is
team
it gonna be
know
just
it's
you
up.
two or the whole team?
I don't know.
Well, no, make sure.
Oh, I'll definitely do it with Henry for sure.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
deal with Joe first, and then I'll see if the team wants them as well.
We'll see
You
how
don't
if
want to
the
see
team's
Nice
feeling
Charlie
about
become
it.
Meanie Greenie, is what I'm
No,
saying.
no,
I-
no. I don't know.
Yeah.
Especially
That's
not when I'm
scary.
against the mid. Is that?
Yeah, you're against Charlie,
Yeah,
mate.
you're
Probably.
against Charlie.
Not
He's gonna
to
put you in
spoil.
the pack.
Nah.
I think to speak about the game, because it'll be the debut of Zergswang, I have not seen a lot of Dota from what's it called?
Higgsy.
Some of the members on Higgsy, and then also isn't Vlop on like a holiday? Is he gonna?
I'm
be
not
there?
gonna lie. 3 of my players are on holiday right now,
Hell.
so that is a point.
And I don't know. I've seen fucking JP Sweat practicing with his whole team on a nightly basis.
Oh,
I
is
don't
that a
know.
bad thing? We're getting prepared for the season, just making sure, like, individual, obviously nibble, but we're getting prepared. We gotta teach Bajan. We gotta get our
You don't need to do this.
We do no Bajan.
Oh,
Yeah, is the point of Bajan? Yeah, is the insane training arc he's going on
But it's
throughout this
already
season.
happened. He's
gonna
already.
be-
He's trained.
Nah, he can be more trained. He can be
Oh,
better.
God.
Obviously, he's sick.
I don't know.
but
I want to
he's
show you
better.
something, Joe. I want to show you something.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
get that
show
up.
you
I've
Get
got
something.
the thing is right. The only advantage I have is that I've not played that much offlane with you, and we have 1,600 games together. So you know to ban 2 heroes against me,
Can you
and
can you
nothing
pull
else.
this up, Henry?
Nah,
Or can you not?
I have a feeling. Just knowing you, I know what to ban.
All right, bet. So how are you gonna ban my heroes when you've also got Vlup and Charlie to ban for? I don't know.
Don't
It's
worry
not
about
They're
happening.
all
hard.
that. Don't worry
It's
about
not
all that. We
happening.
got a plan for you.
No, you don't, bro.
We don't have a single plan for you. We don't need a plan.
All right.
Oh,
We're different.
shit.
I'll see it. I'll
Okay,
see it.
I'm not
okay.
disrespecting your team though. I think you're a really solid team. We're just a little imbalanced.
Yeah, I agree. I think a 1-1 is my dream scenario this week.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. Not gonna
I will
lie.
never hear the end of it if we get O2'd.
I can't
Yeah.
wait for you guys to get OT.
I really
will-
hope we do owe you, but
I promise you, if I'm on card or in chat, I will be like elated, cloud9 if you get OT, Joe. Again,
You know-
I really want to see David win. I don't know. He's
God
a
forbid.
lucky young guy. Because there's also Icarus going on with you as well, with your ego. Be a good double whammer.
It is.
you know?
Icarus
Ironic.
and-
It's ironic.
It's,
I am really good, but it's ironic.
yeah, I would say get ready for Nice Charlie. He's fun.
I'm gonna
He's a fun mid.
I'm gonna nice them up.
Yeah.
I don't know if you are.
Ooh.
He's been cooking. I think
yeah.
like Higgsy is immortal. Charlie is basically immortal. Vlup is Divine 3. Like
Ooh.
I'm pretty much I think I am the lowest ranked player on my team. So I
You
feel
actually
good
have a
about
better team than I thought then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My team is the only issue with my team is that none of them played. So this is why I'm kind of annoyed. I hoped we could play somebody different in the first few weeks, but
No,
playing with the
I mean, it's
strongest team.
kind of maybe it's good to get Joe's team out of the way because
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
probably not going to win anyway, and so it'd be
Yeah,
good to
I
like.
kind of
get the
agree.
training. I think the real winner of this season is who comes second.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I think
You
we
know.
can vote. We should do a vote and just get JPK's team out of the tournament. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
It would make it more
Yeah,
enjoyable.
yeah. Yeah.
I get no credit as a captain either for drafting this team.
Brother, we
Yeah.
drafted for you in the room. Like, I don't know.
You know what? No, you know what happened in that room, yeah?
What?
Everyone was like, well, you're picking Moose. I was like, yeah, I know, I'm picking Moose. Yeah, and obviously I was picking Bayesian. That's the point
Yeah.
of getting him in the league.
Yeah.
It was all for this day. And then okay, fair enough with Lilith. I turned around and I was like, right, guys, there are no mid laners, right? Everyone went, right. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to play mid. Right. So I was like, okay, well then the strongest carrier is Lilith, right? Right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
picked Lilith. And
Yeah.
then
True,
and
true.
then and then Alex, it was just like everyone.
Damn, I
everyone
really wanted Alex.
Yeah, everyone wanted Alex, so I took Alex.
Yeah. I'm happy I got Seth though. I'm happy Seth was still there because Charlie recommended that and I just snapped it up. So, yeah. Right. Any closing remarks for this week's Waddy?
I would like to apologize a little bit to the members of Joe's team. I think that what's it called? You know, we're not all rooting against you. And then what's it called? Everyone have fun. I hope you enjoyed the
Yeah.
episode.
I'm looking forward to a good
sorry-
next week.
Sorry we couldn't get a better guest as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
my
was
bad,
kind of like
guys.
a last minute thing. Like I don't know.
He needed the
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Times when it's honestly like I can only take so many days sleeping on the floor in a row.
We lost
I need to
sponsorship
upgrade.
deals because of this.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And
And obviously, if you find this episode blacklisted at a later date, that's because the police found out about you.
yeah, true. Please leave a comment.
Lick your lips.
Yeah,
What the
don't-
hell is he doing?
I need to turn this guy's camera off. Yeah, please leave a
It's fine.
comment if you want us to do anything different, or if you want certain people featured, or if you want us to cover different things or have different segments. And hopefully I fixed some of the issues. Mic on, mic off from last week.
Like like Thanks for coming, Joe.
Yeah,
Well,
thanks so much for
Thank you
coming,
for
Joe.
having me.
You're very welcome.
Joining us.
It's been so fantastic.
Yeah, well, we work at the people who are going to roast you the most.
Yeah,
You know.
I don't know. Comments might have something to say about that. But...
Yeah. Comments be like, "Who is this child on the right?"
I don't know.
Hell, we sneaking into the girls' sleepover with this fit.
What? Hell no. Right. See you guys
Anybody
later.
wants to ride the unicorn? Sorry.
Subscribe, turn on your notifications, and get out of it.
Cool, man.
See you next week.
Yeah.